Hey guys, Zazo here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Turn those notification bells on. And we are inside Savage 7, the original, obviously. Checking out the king. I didn't even know this guy still played. Last time I seen an attack from this player was, oh goodness, must have been back in 2020 sometime. Obviously, we are poking at my fellow co-leader for his lack of cups over the past month or so. It happens though. Everybody at some point in time burns out a little bit. Will drop down in cup. Sometimes players come back up. Sometimes they just float around for a while, then quit. And that's kind of how it goes. Being the leader of Savage 7 since February of 2015, I can tell you that I have seen a lot of players come and go, and I've never tried to hold a personal grudge against anybody. You can't push forever. The fact that I've had a Town Hall 7 over a Champs badge since the summer of 2014 is either an achievement in itself or just how sad my life really is. It's not too hard to multitask while you're clouding. Of course, at the beginning it is, obviously, because you're going to be hitting next quite a bit or attacking nonstop. Once you get to a certain point as a low level, thanks to the matchmaking system, your clouds will begin to become extremely long, and depending what you are doing, you can multitask while you're clouding, and that's really where I've gotten ahead of others. Some of my jobs are way easier to multitask than other of my jobs. If I'm hauling oil in the local fields and around the grid roads, a lot easier than if I am out farming in the fields. Just the fact, jumping in and out of the tractor constantly, filling things up, emptying things out, checking things. I mean, it depends. So some people out there have a job, they can't really do it, and they don't understand how we do it or how we find the time, and then at other points in time, we will become somewhat less active and then wonder ourselves, where did I used to find all that time? And oh my goodness, look at this little baby. Oh, it's a Town Hall 6 by 0. That makes me sad. Right now at the 4400s PB mark for 0 with a 4700s, maybe 4770s, somewhere in there, as a top PB. And that happens, you get motivated to push, you're determined to get to legends, and it just doesn't happen. But if you click subscribe on this channel, I will help you get through those times. And keeping in mind, please use all of your troops on the little guys. That base that you've seen, that Town Hall 6, that is probably one of the hardest bases to push. Even if it was, a 7 or a 9 or 10 or an 11 defenseless. The reason is, without the traps, without the bombs, quite a few people just dip in, crush the base with as minimum troops as they can use, and then they get the win. But they don't always use enough troops to trigger a shield, which is brutal. Personally, I think it could have been slightly different. I've voiced my opinion many times over the years. The 30%, 60%, 90% shield is just nonsensical. It leaves your 60% shield in the hands of the person who's attacking you. Because after 50%, let's be honest, if you're going to 3-star the base. Right? So, if you're not, and you're pissy, then you don't have to do the full 30%. Or 60%. You can just dip out at 56 or 53 or wherever you want. And switching over, checking out the Savage 8.9 clan. Yes, the original clan. Again, if you don't understand the history, I wouldn't even bother trying to understand it. However, back to the other topic. I always personally felt it should have been 30%, 50%, 90%. Because you will go over 90% to try and get that 3-star. You won't go over 60% if you know you're going to fail a lot of the times. What they were trying to do is they were trying to eliminate sniping, which I didn't totally disagree with. I'm still not a big fan of it. However, I think the way they did it could have still have been the 30%, 50%, 90%. No need of troop usage, because that was part of the big thing, is that players had to deploy 1/3 of their troops in order to activate a shield. Now, if you are a big base after that happened, you pretty much will never understand that because you don't experience it. But if you're a low level, you do experience it and you understand that you have to drop a certain amount of troops in order to actually trigger the shield. Unfortunately, big bases don't have this problem as much, because if they're failed on and it goes over 30%, they understand that they get the shield. They don't understand that it was because 1/3 troops were dropped. But that's how it is, so it's not too bad. We've worked through it. We've been able to manage around it. And Black Tractor laying down the 3-star in war. Nice. Don't forget, click that subscribe button, turn those bells on, and let's make this channel come alive once again. And here's another thing, the new lightning strike. I mean, I don't know, some people like it, some people don't. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you like the new lightning compared to the lightning that was around in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18? I'm not sure at what point they changed it, but the single lightning strike now, just not a big fan of it. I really liked when it went and it made a lot more. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like the new lightning? Do you like the old lightning? And it's not very often I see a all dragon attack, so kind of nice to still see that some players are out there using all dragons. It's been a long time since I've been pushing on my 9, so not exactly sure. And E-Dragons, unfortunately, really were the death of a lot of Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 clans. No longer being able to get troops from your own players. We used to use a golem or a dragon in our CC, and usually we would just use it from our own levels. With the Clan 10 perk, it would up it too, so there was never any worry. But then once E-Dragons came, a lot of people started using E-Dragons, which means you've got to have people on to donate a lot. So if your clan is 50 members of Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s, you are going to need at least 10 spots for full-time donators, because you need it. I've tried on my 11. I've spent over 10 million elixir in one day just trying to keep the clan in supply of E-Dragons during its peak 8-9 pushing years. And yeah, it takes a monumental effort. So no one player can do it. And if you're thinking that we are in an international clan, then that's why we need so many, is because it's 24 hours a day. So you need people from all around. You need at least 10 full-time regular donators. And Spark could be cheap. Drop those troops. I rib Spark in chat for not dropping all those troops because he's just trying to be cheap. Doesn't want to wait for the cooking time because it takes half an hour to cook the armies. However, you've got 7 baby dragons left. I'm not even sure how long 7 baby dragons takes to cook, but I didn't think it was that much. And Bubbles at Masters, now at Champs. Town Hall 9 should be in Legends by next week. And that's really how easy it actually is. But it is also very painful when you get the -59s and -58s, or you fail, you have a bad session, you fail and you have a bad session, then you take a -59. Now you're talking about a loss of 100 cups from what you were yesterday, maybe even more. So that is where it can be frustrating. People will want to give up and quit, but don't. Just push through and you will get there sooner or later. And that is it for this video. I will see all of you guys in the next video. And don't forget to click that subscribe, turn those bells on. Peace.